Alright, we got it. Welcome to the first YouTube video. Yay.
Alright. Today we're going to make a people's loaf. We're going to start with 4 cups of all-purpose or bread flour.
We love this loaf. You do not need a stand mixer for this loaf.
Nope.
You need one bowl if you're not being fancy and making a YouTube video about it. Very light on dishes.
2 teaspoons kosher salt. 2 teaspoons sugar. 2 teaspoons instant yeast. And then 2 cups of lukewarm water, 85 to 95 degrees. Alright. Mix.
How long does this take to come together?
This takes just a couple of minutes. You just do a little quick stir like that, and then I'd use a baker's scraper, bench scraper there, and I'll take and just fold. This is a very soft, very malleable bread. You just want to fold everything in. Don't have any more dry spots.
Look at that. Very easy, very cheap. You can scale it way up and feed a whole bunch of neighbors. You can do all kinds of things with this bread. You can turn it into rolls,
hamburger buns.
Mm-hmm.
You can split it really easily, and this will fit in a standard bread pan.
And all the stuff is available at Cash and Carry. You can get this pretty cheap. This big bowl we're mixing it in, that's from the restaurant supply.
There we go. If you do have a stand mixer, this is a really simple one too. It's just going to be 2 or 3 minutes on probably a medium setting, but this is also really good for just forearm development. Yep, I'm just going to stick that right back on there. Go. Now,
look at that.
I'm just going to let that sit. A little piece. And there we go. So this is a 6-liter bucket, and this is about 1 liter worth of bread, all told. I'm just going to put like that.
How long are we going to wait?
We're going to let that sit for 2 hours.
Alright, do a little hand thing in case I learn video editing. Back.
Okay, so we're going to load the bread that has been rising for about 2.5 hours into the baking pan. So we're going to take some parchment paper and just a little bit of cooking spray, olive oil cooking spray stuff. Just put that in here. If you don't have parchment paper, you can use just take butter and spread it around the inside of the pan so that it goes up the walls of the pan. Set that aside. We're going to take, see? There we go. All right, so take our fork. We're going to pull away from the sides like that. We're going to try to get a last little bit of structure in there. And unfortunately, this part's going to be a little bit hard to see. But we're going to straighten that edge out so it doesn't get caught in the bread. There we go. Like that. Take our forks here and do just a little bit stretching. It's still got a little bit more time to rise, about 20 minutes. And do that while the oven is preheating to 425. There we go. Okay. And then we let it rise.
See y'all in 20 minutes.
So,
It's been 20 minutes.
it's been 20 minutes. The bread has risen, as you can see, and we're going to put it in the oven now, 425 for 15 minutes, and we're going to reduce the temperature to 375 for another 15 minutes.
Here we go, just came out of the oven. Oh yeah. Oh, show it. Oh, look at that. We got a people's loaf.
People's loaf.